Had to go to get my taxes done, and had to get the taxes done, and I just got back to the store, and getting everything set here. Let me get everything set here. Wacky Wednesday starts today on X. So we got Wacky Wednesday on X. Put X on top here. All right, so we got X. Let me get all my stuff here. I got 2 new chairs for in here. Okay, so this is Wacky Wednesday, and something big is coming down, and it's probably not going to happen this week. It's probably going to be next week because we're going to be the Cleveland show is next Friday. And if you've never been to the Cleveland show, you want to get to the Cleveland show. And really big show. We have some really big things coming. Plus, we've got the big event. Now, all I can say is over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be talking about the big event. And it is, that's all I'm going to say is the big event. I'm going to be talking about the big event for the next couple weeks. And you want to make sure that you are ready for the big event. Okay, now I asked, let me just start the show right now with the package that I received this morning from one of my customers. I asked him, because I think some people might want this, I sent him, when I was with Irwin Toy, guys, this was 1996, I went to Spain, okay? I went to Spain in 1998 for the first time. It was me, Grant Irwin. We went to Spain, and we went to the first offices of TYCO, and they gave us a tour. And I then went to several hobby stores, and this was one of them, Palau's. They're not as big as they used to be, but they were a hobby store in downtown Barcelona. Beautiful store, too. Had tons of Scale Electric. Oh, my gosh. And I picked up this catalog that showed all the track, but it showed all different kind of race sets and the type of track you would need to build it, okay? And I brought this back, and so I made a smaller one. And then I have a customer of mine Yes, tell Ryan that I am waiting to see him. Yes, tell Ryan I am waiting to see him. Have him call me today too, please. Very important. Okay, so I basically asked this printer, this one of our customers, and they're down in Tennessee. No job is too small or too big. Top-notch printing. Top-notch printing. And I asked them, can you print that catalog? And they've made 3 different versions of this catalog. Okay. Now they have it like this without a spinal thing. So here it is with the spinal, and they've 100 of them at 278. That basically is two. This is really nice, because I want these available to my customers, and then I have another one for only 100. Oh, this is, oh, I see, different card stock. A, B, or C. And I have a feeling I might, because you guys are going to probably want these, so I can get 100 of them for basically $1.26, or the most inexpensive is $2.78. So I'm going to probably go with the cheapest one, because all you guys are wanting to do is have all the different designs available, especially the big circuits. And most of your track is similar to Race Masters or Auto World by just going with a standard curve or an outer curve. If you're going to reproduce some of these old classic layouts. This is the layout that I really love, is this one right here. Let me find it here. This layout right here. It's standard curves, but it's a very small layout. It would fit on a kitchen table, okay? And I want to build that next. All right. So let's see here. I'm sorry, his schedule is very full today, but if you would like to have us pass a message, yes, you can pass this message to Bryan. I don't know what he did to this denture, but this denture, this denture has fit perfectly. Now, I don't want to curse my mouth, but this thing is absolutely perfect. Now, I don't know if this is a fluke or what I'm supposed to do, but tell him that I have no sores in my mouth. I don't know why. Okay, so I need it. This is very important. Okay, so these are the 3 catalog, or the 3 diagrams. Okay, they're really track plan booklets, and I'm going to get a hold of Top Notch Printing, Linda at Top Notch Printing. And we're going to decide which ones that we're going to do for our beautiful customers, because it's all about our customers, okay? Everything is for our customers. Let me double check things right here quick. So P.S. Xavier is not here, and it's 10:30. So I'll leave it with you. Alrighty. So we're going to do some videos today. Plus, we're going to do some Bryan's bargains. And let's see, whatever you tried to send is not... Okay, so it wouldn't take my video. That's fine. Just to let Ryan know that I was very concerned about these dentures. And I don't know what he did. Maybe it's how many times I've been there to get them fitted, but I have had no problems. I've had no sores other than the first day, and I have not worn my other denture at all. So just let him know that right now these fit perfectly. Okay, so we've got a big event coming. What happened to my camera? What happened? Now, why did that go black? I don't understand with X. Why X all of a sudden, I don't understand why it drops. I don't understand why it drops. Okay, Wacky Wednesday today. I don't understand why X always drops for some reason. I don't understand it. For the love of Mike, I don't understand it. For the love of Mike. Let's see. So I had a great time last night with my grandsons, Larry and Samuel. You're too much to handle on X. You're too much to handle on X. We are glad to hear that. We will let him know. Okay, so we got several Bryan's bargains. Here's the problem that I've incurred. We have lots of other items that's on our website, okay? Like, for example, we do sell toys. So, for example, we have like sock monkeys. So if you want a sock monkey, we sell sock monkeys if you have kids. If you're wanting color sets, okay, these are coloring books, and they're basically creative books where you create your own monster, okay? And they're called coloring books, okay? And then we have volcanoes, Smasher, Lava Slime, Surprise, okay? We have Jack in the Boxes, okay? We carry a lot of items that are from Schilling. Plus, we have Fisher Price toys, okay, that are unique. We have little people, okay, Fisher Price. We have Roy toys, which are giant wooden block systems, okay? We have Light Brights, bright balls. You basically put them together by Schilling, okay? We have lots of Schilling, Adventure telescopes, okay? All you have to do is go on to Schilling, okay? And it will list you all the Schilling items that are, and they're just general toys, okay? They're just general fun toys, okay? And then if you type in pens, we have these just unique collectible pens that are from Japan, okay? Lobster pens, okay? We carry a lot of different items other than just slot cars, okay? If you're looking for dinosaurs, we have dinosaurs, okay? We have Gumby, if you're looking for Gumby. We have Squishables, okay? Meet the Squishable Squishmas. Then we have just miscellaneous toys like Pachazzi. We have stackables. We've got thunder shakers. Okay. Tool sets. Tonka trucks. Just miscellaneous toys, hundreds of them. Outdoor play, explore play sets. Okay. Domino trains. 1,000 Legos, colored Legos. Big Fun. A ball that's over 5 feet in diameter by Duncan. We have just about every kind of miscellaneous toy you can possibly want. And then we have our popular item, which is our Aftershock. This was another company, Smart Labs. We got like 20 different Smart Labs. But all the miscellaneous toys like Roblox, we have Roblox figures. We've got the stick bots. Every type of item you can possibly, or miscellaneous toy that you could possibly imagine, okay? And then we just have all the slot cars too. Now we have all the toy guns, but I can't show those on the live stream, or I can only show those on X, okay? I can't show any guns on YouTube. I can only show toy guns on X and on a short, if I do a YouTube short. So for example, if I turn this camera over here, I have all these different cameramen. So I've got my iPad here. I'm going to do a YouTube short. And then I'll do a YouTube short on X. Let's see. So we're going to get out of here. We're going to go, oh, you can't do shorts on iPads. Isn't that funny? You can't do shorts on iPads. Now I can just record a video and just upload it. So let's just do a video. Three minutes. And then I'll turn this camera. Now you can't see me because I can't show you the toy guns. So we're going to come over here and do a Magnum one. I can't show you the guns on Magnum though, okay, guys? You can only see my beautiful, you can only hear my beautiful voice, okay? So, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com, and you can see me on X. So you guys can see me on X. And I'm doing a video for YouTube. And we're kind of going to go over the type of wooden rubber band guns that we get from Magnum Enterprises, okay? We have the largest selection of Magnum Enterprises product, and they're all made in the United States. There's no tariffs. Everything of this gun is made in America. It's a 12-shot rubber band gun, okay? And you load it right here, and it's 12-shot. And these are all made of poplar wood, which is a hardwood, okay? Hardwood. All right, and most of my guns are scope and sling because they look a lot better, okay, as you can see. What would you rather have, a scope and a sling or no scope and a sling? Well, most children would rather have a scope and a sling, and you can pretend you're either an American military. You can pretend that you're going through a super ops, Jack Reacher or whatever you're doing. You can pretend anything, because our wooden rubber band guns are all made in America in Rapid City, South Dakota. And these are high quality, high durable toy guns, okay? The scope is made in America. The straps are made in America. Everything is made in America. Oh, say, can you see? We have so many toy guns. We not only have Magnum, we also have Paris manufacturing and also Goner guns. And we're also going to be getting in 3 new lines of guns over the next couple months, because we're finding out that slot cars and toy guns kind of go together. They go together. So if you want to get a good toy gun, you want to come to ProTinkerToys.com, because we don't discriminate. You can buy whatever type of toy gun you want. And I don't care if you live in California, New York, or whatever other state that's banned toy cap guns. You can buy it from ProTinkerToys.com, and I'll ship them anywhere in the U.S. We actually ship them to every country on earth. Yes, at ProTinkerToys.com. I'm crazy. And I want you to be too. Okay, so that's a good video. Okay, so that stopped. All right, now what I have to do is I have to get out of that. I have to go to YouTube. I have to find the video. 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Next. Upload. Let me let Ryan know that I uploaded a video. I uploaded a video on YouTube. Check it out to see if you can put something on it. Some AI thing. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, so that's being uploaded right now. And so when that's finished, I'm going to then do another video of me figuring out what I'm going to do with my brain. Okay, so we have 3 screens. We have I'm going to send a video. I'm going to do a live. I'm going to do a short of this, okay? All right. All right, so I'm going to do a short of this just so you can see what's going on here on the other end of the camera, all right? Because this is pretty funny. Because I got 3 cameras going on at the same time. So we're going to do a 15-second short. Okay, this is Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com, and this is my camera setup. I've got 3 cameras. I can do 3 cameras at one time. I've got X, I've got YouTube not live, and then I have YouTube live at ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, this is Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Pro Tinker Toy 3 camera setup, baby. That is fun. Three camera setup for ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, so we got that done. Now, so, excuse me. So we got Bryan's Bargains. You don't want to miss out the Bryan's Bargains. We got some big bargains going on right now. We've got, you buy 20 fly cars for $200. You get 10 Scalextric cars for $275. What a deal. You get 10 AFX cars for $280. You get 10 Auto World cars for $250. What a deal. Holy moly. And don't forget to get your Mayflower, the best car ever made, the Mayflower. Let me do a short on that. I think that's important that I can't do a short. I can't do a short on, hey, I wonder if I can do a live stream on channel 1 and a live stream on channel 2. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see, how does that work? It doesn't work. Daniel changed all these iPads. You can't do live streams on iPads, or you can't do shorts on iPads. Who makes these rules up? I don't get it. Now, I had a bag of peanut butter cookies here, and my peanut butter cookies have been taken away from me. I can't leave that iPad like that because I hit into the wall. Now we got 8 people on X. All right. So we want to let everybody know that we've got a lot of new cars that are in stock. Okay. So for example, if you've never bought one of our exclusives, we have over 45 exclusives. I have the most exclusives from any company on the planet. I got my hair done. What do you think? I finally thought I'd start looking. I finally decided I'm going to start looking like Richard or Frank Sinatra. I'm gonna do the Frank Sinatra look at this age. I'm just gonna have the hair just down and flat. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna try the Frank Sinatra look. Okay, so with my hat on. They still haven't fixed the camera. I don't know why they haven't fixed the camera thing on YouTube, but everything is still backwards. So I don't know what the problem is. So let's see here. We got to switch back to Professor Tinker. 582 subscribers. I need to get more subscribers on ProTinkerToys 2 channel. We need to get channel 2. We only have 582 subscribers. We need at least 40,000. Patrick next weekend. So next weekend is the Cleveland show. And we are excited about going to the Cleveland show, but there's I can't say it. I got to talk to Greg Bennett and his brother, because the problem is, here's the problem. I'll just tell you right now. The Cleveland show is awesome. I enjoy doing the Cleveland show, and are you sure you are Are you sure you are? LOL. Here's the problem with the Cleveland show, is that in the old location, you could basically just hang out at the hotel, and the family could be at the pools, and you could just mingle. Okay, now we can't bring our families, and we wanted to bring our families so that we would have the families could be a part of the show. Well, that can't happen anymore, and so, you know, that's just the way, and that's why it was able to go to 3 days. Okay, now I've convinced them to go to this show and to start it for 3 days. Now it could go, but I think at this new location, they don't need to do 3 days. And now Greg could call me later on today and we could have a discussion about it, but that's the deal, okay? To have 3 days, I mean, we're going to be doing the race on Saturday. We got a big race on Saturday. If you want to come, let me just put it this way. If you want to come to the show, okay, you got to be there for Saturday and Sunday. It has to be a 2-day show. You got to get there, you know, depending on where you live, you can get there. If you leave at 9, you can get there by 1 o'clock on Saturday and have a fun day on Saturday, because a lot of dealers are going to be setting up selling stuff on Saturday, okay? And then there's going to be an auction on Friday. We're going to be pulling in the camper, and you know, we'll be setting up there on Friday. So, and then on Saturday is the big show, and then Sunday is the official day of the show, and it's in Cleveland. And you can go to our website, and it will give you the location, where it's located, and all the hotels are just down the road by about 5 miles. All the hotels are about 5 miles down the road in this little town that is right next to this. I think it's a VA house, high PT, HO slot car. Now, last night I did episode 7 of the 4x4 layout, and it really is looking, and I looked at it this morning. Most of that stuff is all dried now. And we're going to be doing tomorrow, we're going to be doing another video of painting the whole thing. And I don't think I'm going to do the painting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until it's completely dry. Then I'm going to set the layout up again to make sure everything fits correctly for the layout. Because I want this layout that I'm doing, this 4x4 layout, so that it's very easy to take the track out and put it in, okay? So that if you wanted to take it out and clean it and then put it right back, you can do that, okay? That's what I wanted this new layout to be, is so I could take the track out and I could put it back and it would all be nice and neatly. And it's turning out to be just like I said it's going to be. And that is very exciting, and I'm excited for you that you're excited for me, okay? So that's important. Now, we want to make sure that that everybody has the option to get a lot of our exclusives. And if you go to Bryan's Bargains, some of the older Bryan's Bargains, you see a lot of the older Bryan's Bargains, like 1, 2, and 3, will show assortments of our assortments. Okay, you can get all of our assortments. Okay, Bryan's Bargains 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can get some of those that will give you a deal if you buy a bunch of these assortments, okay? Because there's always new people that are jumping into slot cars. Like we got 9 people on X. Now, I don't know if those are real people on X. Let me do this real quick. I don't know if we have I don't know if we have 9 real people on X, but if you're real on X, please send us a love sign. Okay, because it's important that we know if we have real 9 people. Let's see. Hey, Jill, just checking in to say hi. Hi, Gale Force Hobbies. So Gale Force Hobbies is the mayor, and Sweet Ann or Sweet Mary or Sweet Jane, I think her name is Sweet Jane. She's the one that She's the one that really likes me, is Sweet Jane. What's his name? Gale Force Hobway. I don't think he has too much love for me. X can be fake watching. Gale Force. I'm beginning to wonder if there are, if 9 people, it says that there are 9 people watching on X. Let's see. I don't know if, I don't know if we have 9 real people on X, but if you're real on X, please send me a note. Okay, you have a little toy. While are they called Snuggie? Oh, that's Snuggles. Oh, that's all I need is Snuggles to be on X. X and YouTube. So I have X and YouTube, which is really sweet. So let us have a wonderful day. Sweet Jane, like a song. What? We love you, Bryan, or whatever your name is. Poor, I feel sorry for, I've always felt sorry for the mayor because he's had to deal with me. I'm not the easiest guy to get along with. I mean, here's the problem. It's not really a problem. Here's the situation with me. Okay. I am a very pragmatic type of person. Not that I'm pragmatic. I'm kind of set in my way. I told Greg Bennett to give you a call. I don't want him to call me, Adam. Please don't tell me to call him. Oh my gosh, I don't need to take a call right now, Adam. Oh my gosh. Thanks a lot, Adam. I didn't need that this morning. All right, so what we're doing is we're going to promote CP 8069. He's making this up before he even done talking. LOL. Ha 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 ha. Thanks a lot there. When is the next Pennsylvania Slot Car Show? Will be at... Now I've got Adam Hurt calling me. Yes, Adam Hurt. Okay, so are you getting so obviously you're getting less stressed then. If that would that be the true statement? I didn't get a haircut today. I got a haircut 2 days ago. I know it does. Yes, I know. Unbelievable. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, Well, it looks like Ryan's not going to be able to come because one of his employees is not going to be able to show up. Logan. No, Matt's got to help Ryan with the store. Yeah, I don't want to bring the boys because... We'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, have her in a bikini then. Why not? What? You could... What? There are women wearing bikinis on beaches anytime soon? Okay. All right, I will. I am going to take a poll. All right. So at the Cleveland show, do you think Adam's wife, Brianna, should come in a bikini? Listen, if you could go to a beach, if I could go to a beach, Tim and I were on the beach back in 2012. Man, I can't believe it's been that long ago. That's more than 10 years. Oh my goodness. We went to the beach. My dad fell, and we had to go to Myrtle Beach back in 2012. And Tim and I were on the beach. This was in January, February, and there was a guy that obviously should not be wearing a Speedo, but he was wearing a Speedo, and he walked by us in this yellow Speedo. And we both just laughed the entire time. It was absolutely amazing. Bryan should never wear a bikini. I'm not wearing a bikini, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we also still have some of these too. The Badmans, El Caminos. That's one car that sells out every time it comes out is the El Camino. I don't know what it is, but this one has not sold. So for whatever reason, that did not sell. Okay. Now, I have got some, holy cow, man. Okay, guys, I have to tell you something right now. If I'm going to finish this live stream, I have to go do something, okay? It will take me a minute or two to do it. Now, Adam is going to tell you exactly what I'm doing, but you're going to have to give me some time, okay? You got to give me at least 3 minutes, 4 at the most, okay? Because if I'm going to finish my live stream, I've got to be cleaned of some things, okay? Okay. All right, I feel a lot better now, okay? Now, I'm not even going to go into it, okay? We have lots of Bryan's bargains. We have slot car Bryan's bargains. We have RC Bryan's bargains. Everything that we have, and if you didn't know, we also carry a lot of RC cars. Okay, we have lots of RC cars from Red Cat. We have them from HRP. We have them from IMAX. IMAX has the best affordable RC cars you can ever get. Okay. Matter of fact, you know, that's a video I could do real quick. Let's do a quick. Let's see if he got that one up. Who is that?
That's me.
What happened?
So I talked to Ryan. He'll talk with. He'll write him up tomorrow. He's coming in right now, I think, though. So we took care of it. Ryan will have a talk with him tomorrow, and we'll go from there. He'll get some shipping done today. And that's his life.
I got it on because I just did a dumper and I wanted to get it kind of cleaned up in there.
Okay, fair enough. That's good.
Unbelievable.
What are people saying about the live stream?
Nothing. Why?
I don't know. You got somebody calling. Is it BCY service or services?
BCY service.
Yeah, so just service. BCY service.
And how do I... Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right with you. We've got great deals right now. We got 5 sets for $500 by Brent. Bryan's and Brent's bargain, okay, for $500, okay. I don't know if Brent has bought those yet, but we've got those going on right now.
Where'd the new chairs come from?
You told me to get new chairs.
Why didn't you get me one?
If you want to take one of those, you can.
I got one of them old ones down there.
No, that's a new one too down there.
I know, I like mine. It's fine.
Here, you messed all this up here.
No, I don't mess.
Yeah, I did, because now I can't get on to the other ProTinkers site.
No, I don't have the channel 2. I don't know the login information to that, but I can do that all. I can do that all at once on all the devices all at once. I just don't know the login information. I've never been given it, and Ryan doesn't know it either. You're the only one with that account.
No, that's the most standard account.
The 2.
Yes. Whatever. I deal with it.
I just don't know it. I don't know.
I know.
I need it, and I want to know it.
Yeah, I know.
And I've been meaning to, and I've kind of failed in asking you for it, because I was supposed to ask you for it the other day, but I forgot. So don't let me forget that again. I will ask you about it later today. After the live stream, when you're down in the shed, let me know, and I'll come down and I'll install it on my phone, your phone, and put it on all of them. Okay, so you don't want this chair anymore. I'll take this chair down.
That's a good chair.
Yeah, I got room. I got place for it. Nate's desk down there.
So you can't do shorts. Oh, shorts. No, you can't do a short on YouTube on an iPad. You can't do a short on an iPad. You can only do them on phones. Now, you can do a live on an iPad, but other than that, you cannot do that stuff on iPad. So let's just do a short. Let's not do a 3-minute short. Let's just do like a 1-minute short. So I got 3 cameras here. So we're gonna do a short on YouTube, and then we're gonna go so that I can generate some sales on eBay, so we can get more people on eBay or on YouTube. Thanks, Adam. Let's see. Bryan goes through chairs. No. I had a chair here, and I had it for almost a year. And then Mac Henry comes in here, and he likes to get on him and slings back a lot. Okay? And that chair was shot. And that chair has been down here a long time, and it was shot in less than a month. So don't blame the chairs on me. Okay? It's Mac Henry. Okay? So I don't want to hear that Adam Hurt. No plans for Robert for PSA. Slot car shows will be extended. Aha, a dumpster or whatever happened to Doug Burchell. Doug Burchell. That's right, Douglas Burchell. Oh, he's probably on vacation. Whatever happened to Doug Burchell? I didn't say anything, LOL. Yeah, you did. You just said Bryan goes through chairs like a pretty good rate. Oh, that was Arbuckle. Oh, I'm sorry, Arbuckle. All right, let me do a live stream about RC cars. Okay, we all ready here? I'm gonna get going here right now. Here. So Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com, and now we're going to talk about RC cars for a little bit on our YouTube or on X or on YouTube. We're doing a short. So we're doing a short on RC cars. And we sell a lot of Magnum Enterprises, not Magnum, IMAX RC cars. They have about 10 different cars. They have Shoguns. They have Scorpions. This is one of the latest Scorpions. They also have the Ripper. They have the Katana. They have the off-road. They have the off-road cars. They have all sorts of cars that are RC cars. And one of their newest is the Slingshot. Very inexpensive, high quality, designed in America. That's important. This is the Desert Racer Slingshot. And these are all available at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com IMAX, IMX. And all you have to do is type in Slingshot or Shogun or Big Bear, because we also have the Big Bear. The Slingshot, I don't see where the Big Bear is. I think those are out in the sea container. Oh, right here it is. Now, the Big Bear is a popular RC car. Very popular, brushless, high-quality product. And this is one of the best-selling RC cars you can ever get for the price. If you want to get your kid a great RC car, get him the Big Bear or the Slingshot, and he'll have hours of fun. Plus, all your parts are available through ProTinkerToys.com, or all you have to do is email us the part number, which is on the sheet that is inside of here, and we will send you the price and how much. It takes about a week to get your part. And you want to check these out at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. You got Shoguns, Big Bear. You got Shoguns, Big Bears, big Shoguns, small Shoguns. These are the same cars, but these are 1/12 and 1/16 scale. So you have two different scales. Younger kids like these, bigger ones for the bigger kids. They're all available at ProTinkerToys.com or ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to get on, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and thank you, and see you later. See there, I can do, I've got 3 cameras going on right now. Right now, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on X. And what you have to understand is that we are a retail store. Excuse me. I am Bryan Young. I am the El Supremo husband. I am the El Supremo. I'm the El Supremo father of ProTinkerToys.com. Okay. And we have a lot of fun stuff. We sell a lot of slot cars. We sell a lot of toy guns. I can't really show you the toy guns on YouTube, but I can show you them on X, okay? So sometimes we will switch over. We will switch over to show you the other items that we have that I can't show you on YouTube. Okay, so I have a 3-camera system here. Right here I have X, which is right mounted above my YouTube. My YouTube is down here. RC cars available from IMX at ProTinkerToys.com. 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 So we have a lot of fun stuff at ProTinkerToys.com. Now we're known for our slot cars. We do a lot of exclusives. We carry a lot of sets. I have all the sets right here. These are the top selling sets. Now, unfortunately, I had thought, based on how many I thought were down at the warehouse, that we still had some Transamerica. Well, I was wrong. The Transamerica set is out to lunch. In other words, we are out of it, baby. We are out of it. Now, if you also want, I don't know why these don't sell better than they do. And these are on sale right now. They're under Bryan's Bargains. This is the P-51 Mustang. These are made by HRP. They're called Rage. And these are a micro. Matter of fact, I'm going to open one of these up just to show you the kind of quality of airplane you're getting. And there's like 6 different airplanes. There is the Messerschmitt, the P-51, the Spitfire. You get all the different classic airplanes available. Okay. And this is what you're getting. You're not getting a cheap airplane. These are high quality, high speed, and they're a lot of fun, okay? These are not inexpensive airplanes. Well, no, they're not. I wouldn't say they're not inexpensive. They are inexpensive. They're about $100, but they're high quality. You've got a break-off propeller. You got your remote. You got your extra propeller. You get 2 extra propellers. You get all the equipment here. You get the break-off propeller, which is really nice. What do I mean by break-off? It comes off if it crashes. And these are all Rage airplanes. We've got like 6 different airplanes, okay? We have every kind of airplane of all the different brands in the sense of, we got the Messerschmitt, we've got the Corsair, we've got the P-51 Mustang, the BF-109, and then we also have the the Sport Club. This is a great training airplane. Great training, okay? Great training. Everyone can tune into Viper Racing tonight at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Viper Racing. Oh, we got, we don't want to necessarily support other. And then we have drones. If we want a great drone, I'm coming on Friday to buy Bryan's bargains. We'll need a substitution as I have most sets listed, if that's okay. Yes. I'll be here all day Friday. I have to be here all day Friday. So this is one of our portable drones. Probably one of the best sellers we have is the portable drones. And these are foldable. You just fold this up. It's got a movable camera. Also, we have the, if you want to get a kit for your kids, this is the STEM brick flyer, which is you put this together. It's a drone that you actually put together with Legos, okay? Now, they're not Legos, they're Lego-like, okay? Because they freak out if you say they're Legos. They're not Legos, they're Lego light, okay? Some people have conniptions if you claim them to be Legos and they're not Legos. We also have some Skelectric sets. The Back to the Future set. And also the Street American Duel. We have this as a Bryan's bargain. You get both of these sets, okay, in a deal. And believe me, it's a deal. I think it's Bryan's bargain like 30 or 29, okay? You want to check out all of Bryan's bargains. I've been trying to tell Daniel to send out more emails about Bryan's bargains because we got some great bargains. Now, I was going to do some this morning, but I forgot that I had to go get my taxes, so I wasn't able to get all the Bryan's bargains in my head. So I'm going to be here all day Friday because Xavier, I guess, is not going to be here this weekend. And Mac Henry has to work for Ryan, so he's going to be down at the mattress store. Ryan sold 3 mattresses yesterday, so he's in a little bit better mood. Bryan, did you call Murphy on your taxes? Yes, I claimed Murphy on my taxes. And Mac Henry won't be here because he's down at the mattress store. And Daniel is going up to Michigan. I asked Bryan if she can work at the show. She has to wear a bikini, okay? And so he's not going to be here. So I'm going to be here Friday. I'm going to be here all day from 9 to 5. Okay. So I have to do the whole day by myself. Okay. I just want to let everybody know that if you want a deal on Friday, Friday is a great day for specials. And
I want a deal now.
Well, Mike, you have too much stuff in the back. You need to get a job, number one.
I know I have a job.
No, you don't. Where's your job?
It was here, and then all of a sudden I got replaced.
What can I help you with?
Nothing. I already bought.
Oh, you bought something? You finally bought something?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
For my customers. I know. I'm working on it.
You're working on it? You got so much stuff back. I should show you all the stuff, Mike. Oh, Mike, it's all the model kits, all the stuff.
2 model kits.
Oh, my gosh.
I get them. I'm gonna have to take that printer out there in New York to get.
I know you keep telling me this printer.
I bought another one.
Oh my God! You told me you bought another one, and you said
it. I ain't had time to get out there. It's a long ride, 2-3 day trip. Everybody keeps
Mike, you keep buying these printers that never work.
No, it works. I tried it before I left.
Well, then why didn't you print stuff?
You got to sign it on to make this color palette come on. Download all this stuff off the internet, and my internet's not good enough. Every time I get halfway through it, blink, time's out on me. So I got to load it up and take it somewhere. I'm gonna
Just
take it
come
out
to
there
the
and-
house, the shed.
Yours ain't no better than mine, bro.
High speed. I've got high speed in the
do
shed.
I got commercial high speed, and it's so dang slow.
Okay, well, no,
But I
there's.
have the one from Finley. What's that? We're getting ready to change it though. I have you know, the.
I
stereo
got the highest speed
So
you
do I.
can.
Mine's
Well, I don't have
$100
any
a month
problems downloading anything.
because you're not in Bloomdale.
Then come here and I'll do it in the
You wanna get
shed.
somebody down here
Do
and
it
load this up?
here.
I don't think it'd be any better.
Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you this right now. We download everything here. I've downloaded programs that are 10 times.
Not like this yet. This is the printer itself has a Wi-Fi in it that has to be loaded, and it's not like a computer Wi-Fi thing. It's a much weaker.
That's what
receptor.
my
But the
computer.
receptor in the printer isn't like what you have in your computer machine. You know what I mean?
I'm just telling you, I have
not
I have the highest speed you can possibly pay
So
for.
do I, Brian, but
Not
that's-
you're not paying $129.
I don't have. Yeah, I am. I'm paying 118, and it's not Ampex though. It's the stuff out of Finley.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
It's just not good. I'll bring it down, but it ain't gonna make a difference. Already been through.
I try. I try. I really do. I try, but nobody listens. All right, so we got Bryan's bargains on everything. Okay, all I can say is this, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to do a YouTube video for a short so everybody understands the shorts, okay? Okay, so I have to do a YouTube short, all right? Because if you don't know about Bryan's bargains on ProTinkerToys.com, you're missing out on great deals, okay? I add new Bryan's bargains every week, okay? Right now we have 45 Bryan's bargains. These are my bargains. They're things that I put together that I thought you might like, okay? I have lots of them. I have 45 Bryan's bargains. Yesterday, oh no, yet not yesterday. Monday, I did 4 Bryan's bargains. Okay, I got the Sienna set or Senna set. I've got the you buy 10 fly cars for or 20 fly cars for $200. You got 10 Skelelectric cars for $275. You got or no, that was $250. You got or was it 250? No, it was 300. And then you got our AFX cars. Bryan's bargain is the best way to get a bargain. And people love bargains. Matter of fact, I should just open a massive store called Bryan's Bargains. That's what I should do. Just take all my stuff and just go to a big store and just open up Bryan's Bargains. So you want a bargain, go to ProTinkerToys.com. It's very simple. ProTinkerToys.com. You type in Bryan's Bargains in the little yellow square where it has a little eyeglass. You type in Bryan's Bargains. All the Bryan's Bargains come up, and you pick which one you want. One of the best ones is the 4x4 set, which I don't have a 4x4 set in here. I told him I wanted a 4x4 set. Nobody listens to me around here. I asked for a 4x4 set. I said, restock the sets in here. Does anybody ever listen? No! I'll end up having to do it by myself, okay? So I should have a 4x4 set, which is one of our, I think it's Bryan's Bargain 36, or maybe it's 27 or 31. Anyways, Bryan's Bargain, and you get a 4x4 set plus 11 cars. You save over $200. So check out Bryan's Bargains at ProTinkerToys.com. I can't tell you enough about Bryan's Bargains. So that's going to be a short here. Going to go upload pretty soon. I got my taxes done today, so that's all finished. Okay. We've got the American Duel set and the Back to the Future set. You get these in Bryan's Bargains. All right. Monday, I did 4 Bryan's Bargains. Okay, I got the Sienna set or Senna set. I never get that name right. You know what it is? It's my dyslexia. I'm going to blame it on dyslexia because if you can't fix something, just blame it on something. All right, so this is Bryan's mud date. So this is our website right here. So you go to new items, you go like this first. That's gonna load up. You got all the deals, and then on the bottom, you got on the bottom here, Magnum Enterprises, Paris, Carrera, Scalextric. Very simple. And then you go up here, exclusives, Bryan's Bargains. Look at that. You see that place? You want to see it says Bryan's Bargain. You see this wonderful picture? Well, that's my face, okay? That's my beautiful tush, okay? That's my beautiful face. I've printed over 10,000 of these pictures, and I've given away over 10,000, okay? Then you go down here, look at all these Bryan's Bargains, okay? All of these Bryan's Bargains are all available. There's 3 pages of Bryan's Bargains. Look at this, Bryan's Bargain. You get to see my face again. Right here, you get Bryan's Bargains, American Dual Set, 40% off. The price is normally $229. You get 40% off. My teeth are coming out. Now, I got a new denture. This is all new. And this is the porcelain. This is the permanent, okay? And they always say, because the is plastic, and then they put this rubber insert. It's really just to know how your mouth is going to adjust. And they normally say that when you get your porcelain, that the comfort is, you get a lot of gum sores. Well, I've had it since a week now. I got it last Thursday, and I've had no problems, which is kind of amazing. I was really worried that this thing was not going to be comfortable, okay? Because I talk all day long, okay? I mean, if I didn't talk all day long, I'd wonder how this thing would work. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we are exiting. We're going to send that to Bryan's Bargains. Bryan, right now we have 30. Now we need to know how many real people are on. Now we need to know how many real people are on X. Okay, because it says that we have 33 people, and I don't see how we have 33 people on X. It doesn't matter. Let me go get one of those. Let me first ask them if the sea containers are open. That's the first question I have to ask, because normally the sea containers are never open when I want to open them. Are the sea containers open? Can you open them, please, and get me a 4x4? What? A 4x4 set. Yeah, okay, let me make this very clear. Okay, when I ask
yes,
you,
I get it.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of pulling this.
No.
I get it.
You do what I tell you to do when I tell you. Do you understand?
Yes.
That means you put that down and you go get me a 4x4. If you have an argument, get in your car and go.
Okay.
Get in your car and go.
I have the 4x4s here in the sea container.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to deal with this anymore, Xavier.
Okay.
We are on 2 different platforms now, from now on.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll put this down and grab the set.
Not going to deal with it anymore. I'm absolutely finished. I can take so much, but you know what? Maybe people can't take me that much. And you know what? I don't have to worry about it. Breathe, Bryan, breathe. Bryan's Bargain, what a deal. Bryan's Bargain, what a deal. At ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, so we got Bryan's Bargains. We have... which one is that? Yeah, so we have the America Dual set, okay, the America Dual set and the Back to the Future set. Thank you very
I need
much.
your open Senna set.
Pardon me?
Someone bought it.
The Senna set has been sold. So if you guys wanted the sample set, too bad. It's already been sold, okay? It's sold. That means it's gone. That means it's going to be packed up and shipped to somebody today. Okay, so this is the 4x4 set. Okay, so the 4x4 set is the Rally 4x4. Now, this is a great set because I said so. What's that one scene in Truman Show? See you today, tomorrow, and hasta la vista day. Oh boy. Well, that's just the way it is. That's the way it is, Brian. I just think we just sold out of the last. You know, I had over 150 of those sets. The Scale Electric Le Mans sets. And I think we just sold the last one.
I can check the warehouse later for more.
But I think if I'm not mistaken, I think we have maybe one left. Well, no, I think we have two more left down at the warehouse. Let me do a quick Le Mans. That's 80500. Those sets were bought. I got those free, basically.
If anything, Brian, the thing that we need pushed right now are those Thomas the Tank Engine sets.
The Thomas the Tank Engine sets.
Yes, we have 7 more just sitting in the warehouse.
7 more?
Yes.
Okay, well, I will do something about that. I will talk about that. It looks like we have 2. Let's see, variants. Looks like we have 1 left. I don't even think we have 1 left. So Xavier now told me that we have 7 Thomas the Tank train sets. I had one right here. Where'd those go? Huh. Yeah, I don't have a set. Yeah, we'll need a couple here. So we don't have a Thomas the Tank set here. Anyways, I will. So we have Back to the Future. Okay, all right. Let me get this straight here. Okay, so she's gone. Remember, he saved your life. Remember, he saved your life. Okay, guys. All right. I get it. All right, fine. Thanks to everyone who participated. Congratulations, Super Dave, on the 100 subscribers giveaway on Snuggles Slot Card Den channel way. Okay, first of all, we have to understand that he's only got 100 subscribers, okay? I have 12,500, 600. Okay. What? Yes, 100 subscribers is very important, okay? And it takes a long time to get 100 subscribers if you don't have good content. Now, you could sit there and just kind of mingle around. Like, for example, this is how not to get 100 subscribers. You could go on there and go, "Hi there. My name is Bill, and I'm here to tell you about something really important, and that is how to put together a fidget together. Now, here's the catch. That could be a very popular video because there are people that like to watch really weird stuff on YouTube, okay? Matter of fact, I know somebody personally that does that, and he gets in trouble all the time for doing it. And his name is Frankie, okay? Now, let me get back to work, okay? So we are talking now about the 4x4 set, Bryan's Bargain. This is, you are so awesome. I know I am. Listen, let me put it this way. I could start a YouTube channel tomorrow, okay? A brand new one. A brand new channel, okay? Nobody watching it. And I guarantee you within a week, I would have at least 100 subscribers, okay? A week, okay? A week, I would have 100 subscribers, okay? Now, if you want my expertise on how to get 100 subscribers or 500 subscribers or 1,000, now, I'd like to know, somebody took my bag of peanut butter cookies that was in this thing here. So I had a bag of peanut butter cookies, and for some reason, they're missing, okay? And so here's what's really funny. So all of a sudden, his ears are like a hawk, like an owl. It's like he's hearing everything that I'm saying, okay? Everything that I'm saying, and he's commenting, okay?
I left them in an obvious spot.
See what I'm telling you? Oh, Bryan, please. Please, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Oh my gosh. I'm 65 years old and I'm oh my gosh. Honestly, I thought my life would be, I don't know where my life would have been. I honestly, 10 years ago, I had no idea that my son had this brain idea of starting up a website. I had no idea that it was going to happen. Okay. And I'm just kind of like sitting in my shed, literally I wasn't doing anything. Okay. I was just retired. I literally did whatever I wanted to do.
Hey, Bryan, those cookies aren't the only thing I've hidden on you.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yep.
Okay.
All the time. So
he's hiding things on me all the time. All of a sudden, okay, he is Mr. Vocal, okay, today. Now see, I can get under his, okay, it's called tweaking, okay? So in the Navy, when we figured out something that bothered somebody, the worst thing you would ever tell somebody is, oh, that bothers me. You would tell them, don't do that. Well, by telling them not to do that, you were inciting, and it was called tweaking, okay? And basically tweaking is you take a screwdriver and you get it right into his chest, okay? And there were guys that would just love to do that. Matter of fact, they used to do it to me because I was a Christian, okay? And they knew that I had certain standards of certain things, I wasn't perfect, but I had certain standards. And so, like with pornography, they would just throw it out all over the place. Well, anyways, I would go to bed at night, and under my bed, I would pull my sheets off, and there were thousands of pictures pasted onto my bed. Then I would lay down in my rack, and I'd look up into the ceiling, and there were pictures all over. And that's how they would get to me, okay? Now, sooner or later, I just said, you know what, guys, if this is the best you got, go ahead, okay? But anyways, that's called tweaking. And the more you allow somebody to tweak, if they know something that will tweak them, they do it anymore. Okay, they would do it all the time. Okay, and it's like no matter where you work. Okay, now, let me get back to what I was talking about. Is the Rally 4x4? Everybody's getting me distracted this morning. I don't know what the problem is. Why everybody's trying to distract me? So the 4x4 layout is a great starter layout, but we have Bryan's Bargain number. I think it's 36. What's Bryan's bargain? What's Bryan bargain? Bryan's bargain. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Coming up. Here it is. Bryan's bargain number 36. I told you it was 36. Look at that. Bryan's bargain 36. You get the drag strip. You get the rally 4x4. Plus you get 11 cars. 11 cars. For Bryan's bargain 36. Now I think some of those cars we've sold out. But we give you an assortment of cars. $5.99. You save over $200 on that deal, Bryan's bargain. Bryan's bargain. Bryan's bargain. And that's the way all of the Bryan's bargains are. We have all the Bryan's bargains. We have lots of bargains. We have big bargains, small bargains, medium bargains, high bargains, low bargains. We have so many bargains that it's amazing, okay? The Bryan's bargains you could get, okay, at ProTinkerToys.com. All right, do you know that? You are so awesome. Thanks, Nick. Wait, any new good Frankie stories? Remember, he saved your life. Your printed 15,000 of mine. I was told it's sold out. Thanks for everyone who participated. So now this morning I was showing you off. For those who weren't watching at the time, I had these catalogs when I was with Irwin Toy. Grant and I went to Spain for the first time in 1998. It was the first time I was out of the country since I got out of the Navy. And I had to go get a passport, and we flew to Barcelona. Actually, I drove to Canada, okay? We both drove to Detroit and got at the airport. This was in 98. You didn't have to worry about a border. It was completely different America. And you could just cross the border, and that was it. And I think something happened with 9/11. I think something doesn't seem add up right. You know, all of a sudden you got the TSA. Why do we need the TSA? There's another stupid program. Anyways, I got this when I was in Spain at Palu. It's a slot car or a hobby store in downtown Barcelona. There it is right there. They had two locations. There are the two locations with phone numbers and everything. And these are two, and they made this track plan book. And so one of my customers, Top Notch Printing, I sent them one to them, and they made me 3 different copies. And we're going to be able to get these anywhere from $4 to $5 a piece. And so we're going with this one, which is the least expensive, and I can sell it for $2.99. So I'm going to be able to sell these for $2.99, and they'll be on our website pretty soon. I just got to call them back and tell them, go ahead and ship 100 of the $2.99 or the number A, the number A catalog. And we're going to put these on the website so you'll be able to buy them, okay? So when I do the track plan layouts, okay, like right now I'm doing the 4x4 layout. As you can see the videos, if you watch the videos about the 4x4 layout, last night I was able to get another coat of paint on it, partially on the paint coat. I got my hair cut today, or Wednesday, Tuesday. I'm trying to look like Frank Sinatra. I'm doing the Frank Sinatra look. Okay, Frank Sinatra just let his hair go like this. So I'm trying to do the Frank Sinatra look. Okay. Also, Glenn Ford would have this was the Glenn Ford look. He would just have his hair just combed down like this. So I'm trying to do all the, and I wish they'd get these cameras fixed on YouTube because they still haven't got. X is okay. X is at the right direction. X has got the camera in the right direction. You know, it's not backwards, it's not mirrored, it's perfect. So you can read what this is here, but on YouTube you can't, because they didn't fix the cameras. They haven't fixed the cameras. So anyway, so when you buy this, you get a extend a loop or a drag strip loop, plus you get 11 different cars, okay? For $5.99, it's a great deal, Bryan's Bargain. Plus you get all the extra parts and accessories and all that kind of stuff. Just a lot of fun stuff. And so, if you want to have some fun, you can get yourself a Rally 4x4 layout, because that will have 4 Thunderjet cars with wireless hand throttles and an adjustable power supply. People love the adjustable power supply. And then you can get extra track and all sorts of fun stuff that way too. Don't forget, we also carry model rockets. My favorite is the orbital transport. This is my favorite. And then you have the Antar rocket, okay, from the 1950 movies. And then you have the Sling airplane, along with the Zinger rocket. We also have Zinger rocket. Now, if you haven't noticed, we also carry lots of AFX. Okay, we have AFX, not AFX, TYCO. We have lots of TYCO cars, TYCO chassis. Matter of fact, let's do a short on TYCO. Okay, this is Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. We have a huge selection of TYCO cars. We have TYCO 440X2. These are wide bodies. These are probably one of the most popular bodies. We also have the 442 narrow body chassis. These are the 440X2 narrow chassis. They're great for F1 cars. We also have the lighted, which is very popular, HP7 chassis. Plus, we have tons of cars. We have bodies. We have F1 cars. Look at these F1 cars. Look at that, F1 cars. Check that out. We have NASCARs. We have tons of NASCARs. NASCAR bodies. We have NASCAR chassis. We have a ton of AFX, or not AFX, TYCO. TYCO Mattel and TYCO Industries, because there's 2 TYCOs. TYCO before Mattel and TYCO after Mattel. TYCO only lasted 2 years after Mattel bought TYCO, because they ran it right into the ground, because they only wanted for the licensing, because TYCO had a lot of licensings, and they wanted it because of the slot cars, because they wanted to do NASCAR. Well, they found out that NASCAR licensing was too high. They didn't make no money, and they basically canceled it. They deleted the whole line in less than 2 years. Literally, TYCO was in business for 30 years making slot cars. And less than 2 years, Mattel, which is this great toy company, destroyed slot cars in less than 2 years. Go figure that one out. But yes, we have a ton of TYCO. Look at that, 57 Bel Airs with chassis. Look at that, 57 Bel Airs, wide bodies. Look at this, number 88 NASCAR Union. All of it available at ProTinkerToys.com. TYCO, ProTinkerToys.com. So yeah, so that's the story behind Mattel. So Mattel bought TYCO in 1997, 98, within those years. Within 2 years of them doing TYCO, they literally destroyed a brand into, it's almost, I don't know if it's criminal, but it's almost stupidity. How you can basically have a company that was making, this is TYCO before Mattel. You were making slot cars for nearly 30 years. 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s. Well, 40 years, really. Well, mid-60s. And in less than 2 years, Mattel bankrupt, or just, they didn't even bankrupt. They bought TYCO. And in less than 2 years, they just shut the division down. Does that make any logical sense. Yes, to a mass merchant retailer, it does, because they do not care about anything they make. Listen, I could go on a rant, okay, on how corporate companies destroy brands, okay? I could go, Hasbro, they bought Kenner Toys in Cincinnati, destroyed Kenner Toys, literally destroyed it. It's amazing how these companies. Now I'm going to get myself upset. So here is a TYCO just before Mattel bought them. Okay. This is a TYCO Mattel 440X2. Okay. This is 1996, I think. Yep, exactly. And it says right here, TYCO Industries, Laurel, New Jersey. Okay, this is TYCO Industries. And this is what TYCO did after Mattel bought it. This is TYCO right here, 1998. They spent millions of dollars on all this TYCO or all this NASCAR crap. And in less than 2 years, TYCO was out of business. Well, it wasn't out of business. Mattel just shut it down. I mean, you literally. Yeah. Listen, I don't like to be mean to people. I don't necessarily intentionally like to really berate somebody, but you literally have to have no idea. You literally have to have no idea what you're doing if you basically just shut down the entire TYCO Industries. You literally have to have no clue what you're doing. You literally had a company, TYCO Industries, slot cars, that were making slot cars literally almost 40 years. And you just say, you know what? We're just not going to make them anymore. We spent all this money on TYCO. And we're not going to make any money on. We're not going to make them anymore. Whoever spent the money on TYCO, because they had to pay. I don't know. Hey Google. No, it's not Hey Google. Hey Siri. How much did Mattel pay for TYCO? TYCO slot cars. Bought by Mattel at ProTinkerToys.com. TYCO Mattel slot cars. Hey Siri, how much did Mattel Toy Company buy TYCO Industries? $765 million. Founded in 1926. Oh my gosh. It was subsidiary. It was a private company from 26 to 1970. It was a subsidiary from 1970 to 1997. It was sold to Mattel because of the brand of it. That's all they wanted was the brand. And they literally destroyed it in 2 years. They spent $765 million. And they made $3 million on their first year. Okay? But it wasn't doing enough. They wanted to do more. Okay? That just shows you how I would have zero confidence in Mattel or Hasbro. They literally, the problem with Mattel and Hasbro, they have no idea what their customers want. They have no ideas. Believe me, I was down that road with Irwin Toy. They were making stuff that literally I went to Irwin Toy and said, "This is garbage. We're really gonna make this stuff." Oh, it was sad. It was really sad. It was so sad that it was almost disgusting. Okay. But anyways, that's the quick history of Mattel Industries and TYCO. Okay, TYCO was a great toy company. They made great slot cars. They made a lot of stuff back in the 1950s and 60s. And then when they came out with their slot cars in the mid 60s with TYCO Pro and all the brands that they were making back in the 1960s. Okay, then you had 70s. They were making sets for everybody in the 1970s. And the 1980s, they were making sets for all the department store chains in the United States. There were hundreds of chains in the U.S. that were selling TYCO cars and sets. And then all of a sudden, Mattel had, hey, let's go buy TYCO. You're probably saying, Brian, why are you ranting about this? Okay. Wasn't G.I. Joe sold by Hasbro? Yes, it was. And they destroyed G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe's here's a prime example. Okay. Do you know how to make $1 million in less than a day? Okay. Number one, hire me at Hasbro. Give me full control of production and everything. Okay. And all the buyers and everything, because I'd fire half of them. If any of them were DEI, I'd fire them. Number one, I don't care how many girls you think are playing with Transformers. It's less than 5%. And we're going to go right back to our main core. Who buys slot cars? 90% of them are going to be boys. How many boys buy? And we could have our doll collection, or you can have a girl collection. But you know what? Boys buy slot cars. Boys buy toy guns. Boys buy slot cars. Boys buy Transformers. Okay. I could count on my head how many girls buy Transformers. Okay. Now you're saying, well, Brian, you're a racist. You're a homophobe, or you're a bigot and everything. The girls like playing with this and that. Okay, so and this proves my point. Okay, the reason Disney is in so much financial trouble is they tried to transform Star Wars and a quote to Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, we're gonna make the Force girls. Okay, girls. Well, that didn't work too well because all their movies went bankrupt. Give me a break. I would come back with G.I. Joe. I would come out with two lines. I would come out with the original G.I. Joes, the big ones, and then I would re-release all the original G.I. Joes, and I would start it all up again. The original, and I wouldn't change a thing. Okay? Because I guarantee you, 90% of the boys are going to play with G.I. Joes. You're going to have less than 1%. Go look at all the toys that are at Oddie's. Look at how many toys are at Oddie's or Oldies or whatever, this new place that's taken up from...
We didn't have any, so I went and grabbed some.
Oh, okay. Put it down there. I'll do that when I get done here. Thank you very much. So you have all these toys, Star Wars toys, all for the girls. Nobody's buying them. They're all at Oddie's for $1.99 because they can't sell them because nobody's buying them. Okay, and that's just a prime example of how you've destroyed your product line. G.I. Joes were awesome. G.I. Joes, real American action hero. I had all of the G.I. Joe. Space Shuttle, the capsule, the Mercury capsule, the Jeep. I had all that stuff, okay? RC is king. That's right. RC is king. And we have all the RC you can possibly imagine. Now, Xavier wanted me to show off this item here, which is the Thomas the Tank. We have like 11 of these left. So we don't we have 7 of these left. I had bought 100 of them at Costco about 4 years ago. They're only $79. This is really a good deal too. You basically get 2 trains and over 90 pieces of track.
I think we have them listed for 100.
Oh, okay. They're $100. These are Thomas the Tank and Friends train set. You can add these together too. That's what's awesome about these. You can just keep adding these sets together. We only have a limited number of these left, and you can get them at ProTinkerToys.com.
I've had one guy buy 2 of them.
A guy buy 2 of them. Okay, so he hasn't stopped commenting about anything I've said today. Okay, sad. Let's see, sad. Are you? Let's see. You're just like my grandfather, who is the best. Nerf is cool. That's right. So I got new chairs, and I'm gonna give what's her name a lesson on my chairs. Now that's a brand new chair, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I expect that chair to be kept in prime condition.
I need a knife.
Bryan Young. What's this? I didn't buy anything on Amazon.
Probably overturned.
What is this? It's fragile? Huh. I don't remember buying anything on Amazon.
Well, it might be what I think it is. If they
So
deliver it
he-
that fast.
Oh, give me.
He
You have an order number. I'll help
He,
you out. What's that order number?
oh, I know what this is. Now I didn't buy this on Amazon. I bought this on YouTube or on eBay
Make them
because I accidentally backed into Mark's car and I broke my
UPS.
my headlights for the van. So I bought a brand new one. Okay, it's called the broken mirror philosophy. You know, if you break something, you fix it on your car. So I'm gonna put this on my van this weekend. I backed into Mark's rear view mirror and I smashed a hole into my van. I didn't realize I did it. And then Kathy said, I think you smashed into something.
We're gonna get this package situation figured out for you.
I actually know the thing on this. No, we don't have that anymore.
Yeah. Right
we
here, that is
substitute? Did we
correct. We
substitute?
didn't have one of the model kits in stock, so we sent you the
out
other
those 3
items.
and they went out yesterday.
Yeah, that would be good for a gun.
I don't have that information in front of me, but like I said, my boss will be able to help you a little more than I can, and he can help you figure out all the information about this order. All right, I'll have him call you back as soon as he can. Bye-bye.
Okay, so with that one, we don't have that last one. So
Yeah, but didn't we substitute something for it?
No.
Mac
and-
just refunded it.
And on the UPS page, it says that they don't have possession of the package.
They
But it was
have it.
supposed to be delivered like a few days ago.
They have it.
It's been over a week since this guy got this shipped out. So
Was it a week ago?
yeah, it was
Oh,
over.
we made
What's
the
it-
we
what does
made
it
the
say?
label
What's it-
yesterday.
Oh, it was fulfilled yesterday. That's confusing because he said he was supposed to receive it the 12th. Weird. Yeah. It says we have the package, then label created, and then we don't have it.
So they don't
The
have
guy
it.
must not have scanned it. Is what's going on.
Something's not going right
Because
then.
it is a younger guy that picked all the packages up yesterday. It's not Al.
Yeah.
So I expect mistakes to happen.
You think so? Okay. Okay, so we gotta hope sure that it gets there.
Mac made the label. I packed it.
You packed it?
Yes. It was put into one of the large envelopes.
8844. Okay, this is an old car. So I've had these cars on eBay for a long time. I must have sold 100 of these things. And these are a popular car too, believe it or not. This is a popular car, believe it or not. 88044. I don't have any more. Well, we don't have any more of those. Ha ha. Shoot. Well, I don't have any more of that car. I got to contact the buyer and see what we can do. Shoot. Hey, we are out of that car. Can I send you any other car that we have, no extra cost? $44. Can you believe it? Dang it. How do we do away with that? Well, 22, 40, 9. How many of those does it say we have? 80044. Zero. So we have none of those cars left anymore. 0, 0. We have zero cars. So I need to put that at 0 then. Chassis were sent. Chassis were mailed yesterday. Chassis were mailed yesterday. Okay, so don't have this car, which I wanted to show you, the 88044. It was a Celine. It was similar to this car here. Let me see. Let's see. I have a car like it. I know I'm probably saying it wrong, but I don't care. It's a Celine car. I thought I had one more of the Celine. Celine. Right here. It's similar to this car here. It's black with yellow rims. This is a white. It's similar to the Celine. Snuggles will probably tell me I'm saying it wrong. It should be Celine or Salah or Celine or Celine. I don't know. He'll probably say I'm saying it wrong. Hey Siri, how do you pronounce S-E... Hey Siri, how do you pronounce S-A-L-E-E-N? Celine. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, I was right on that one. I'm usually right on these. It's just that Snuggles wants me to be perfect. Do let the kids play by the bank or the store. The kids play by the bank because there's a park right across the street. I remember driving toy cars over an Etch-a-Sketch road. What is it? Enertech got ruined by the conspiracies. Cap guns are cool, but I would worry about cop would shoot my kid even with a little orange thing. Cars starting to... well, you know what? If you look at gun shooting, even back in the 50s, you had the same problem, okay? In your inner city. The problem is we have a failure of a culture. We have a failure of a culture. That's all there is to it. And I know this will probably be quite upsetting. When you have why is a track student carrying a pocket knife to a track meet and you're just stabbing somebody in the heart and everybody thinks it's okay? That means you have a cultural problem. Okay, so, but anyways, also remember having a toy dart gun. Yes. A Celine S7 is a cool car. Yes, the Celine, we have Celine cars. I just don't have that Celine, okay? The one he wanted. I think I have more down at the warehouse, but I'd have to go down there and check. I thought I had some here. I thought I had the 44 Celine, but I don't. Let me get on my knees here for a second here. Number 9. Number 40. 40. 40. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. Well, looks like I'm sold out of that car. Darn it. Oh, well. I sent a message to him that I'll send him any other car if you like it. Daniel, Champion Raceway, AFX, already for pre-orders. So the Champion Raceway, which is the new slot car set from AFX, is on sale right now.
All right, Bryan, you got the car for the eBay order?
Huh? No. I sent a message to him. We're sold out of that, unless there's one down at the warehouse. It says we have 0. So unless they slipped by and we still have some down at the warehouse. I already sent a message to him on eBay. Can I send any other car? And I'll let you know if he responds back to me. Okay, so we've had our 2 hours. I had an early show today because I had to go to or a late show today because I had to go get our taxes done. And we got our taxes all done, and we are A-okay. And so our taxes are finished. Hasta la vista, baby. We had a good show today, a good tri-oval show today. How painful was it? It wasn't painful at all. I'm actually getting some money back. I can't tell you how much because it's too much. When you have lots of children, I always tell kids, people always say this, I can't afford to have kids. And I say to them, no, that's the wrong statement you should say. You should say, I can't afford not to have kids, okay? The more kids you have, the less taxes you pay, okay? So you just want to have lots of children, okay? And just keep having them. And if you have to adopt them, just adopt more, okay? And because we plan on adopting 5 more next year, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not adopting any more kids. That was a joke. That was a major joke, okay? Like I entertain a lot here, and so a lot of jokes, okay? Was I showing this? You guys didn't see this, did you? Oh, good. Boy. Sometimes I show this stuff and I'm not thinking. So we've had a great show today. Don't forget to check out Bryan's Bargains if you want a great deal on something. We didn't have a great audience today. We only got 45 on our audience today. Normally we have more than 45, but right now we have 45 people watching. We have 32 thumbs up, which is really good. We had 36 on X. I don't know how many of those people are real. If you would give me a heart on X, I can tell how many people are real, okay? I think you can do that. I think you can do the heart thing on X, and I will see it, okay? Now, don't forget, tomorrow is race night, and if you have not paid your auction, you cannot bid next Friday or tomorrow. So, or if you've not called, okay, if you have not emailed us and got a response from us on telling us why or when you're going to pay, you cannot be on the auction tomorrow. Now, tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be doing episode 8 of the 4x4 layout. We got it initially covered, all of the bumps, and I'm going to be I'm going to lay down the track just to make sure everything is kosher, so that when I do the final paint, then I'll know that the layout will fit perfectly. So we're going to do some tweaking and cutting tomorrow, and to make sure everything is a-okay. So don't forget to miss episode number 4 or 8 of the 4x4 layout. Remember, all the cars that the reason I'm doing the 4x4 layout is for these cars right here, so that you can use these cars and you'll feel comfortable using all of these type of cars. That's what I want people to have fun with. All of the 4x4. We have 4 different 4x4 assortments. We have the off-road, we have the rally, and we also have the 4x4. We have 3 different 4x4s. And all you have to do is go type in off-road on our website, and it will show you all the different off-road cars. We have rally racing. Check that out. We're finally out of the Datsun 403. We have the do have the Ford Escort still. which is sweet. And then we also had the Ford Torino. And we have the Challenger. And we did have the Firebird. We're sold out of the Firebird. We have the CJ7 from us. And we also have the car, the Plymouth Satellite from Starsky and Hutch. All these are available at ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. And don't forget that we are here for you. We are here to make your life happy. And if you want to get a set of the racing rigs, you better get them quick because these are almost sold out. We have less than 8 of these left. So if you want to get a set of these, you better do it now at ProTinkerToys.com. And like I've always said, the most popular car that we've ever made is the 1939. Actually, it's not 39. It's the 359 Peterbilt, and it is the Mayflower. And it is probably the prettiest vehicle ever made. This is for X, and that's for YouTube. And that is the Mayflower slot cars on extraction chassis with headlights. Oh yeah, baby. This is calling you, saying, please buy me. And you better get your orders in soon because pretty soon all of these Mayflowers will be sold out and you'll be wishing, oh, y'all be wishing upon the stars. And you'll wish that you got the Mayflower. So don't forget, get your Mayflower online, on order, and have fun with it. Don't forget that everything behind me, I can't talk about the stuff behind me because it gets me in trouble, but we are the #1 selling of Nugs, N-U-G, and if you spell that backwards, you'll know what I'm saying, okay? And the Golf Tanker, we are still waiting for, I've got to get a clarification because it says it's in production, but technically it's not supposed to be in production until I approve the sample. And in case there's a problem with the production. So I'm kind of concerned about that. Because I'm not supposed to get a production model yet. Okay, I'm not trying to be difficult, but I thought that the production sample is supposed to be approved before they go into production. Am I confused or what is the truth? Thanks, Bryan. Because I thought we were supposed to get a proof of the sample, a 3D image of what it looks like before they go into production. In case there's something wrong with it, we can give them a final approval. So that's what they're going to get back with me on, and they haven't. Now, if you want to get a matching car for that, we only have 24 of these left, and these are the Golf GT40. So if you want to get one of these to go with your tanker, I would get one of these on order right now. That's CP7918. And I have exactly 32 of these left. 32 of these left. So if you want to get one, so let's see, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 8 is 32. I have 31. I have 31. No, I have 30. I have 31. 8 times 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 15. I have 15. I'm going to be signing off here in about 5 seconds. I'm going to be signing off in about 5 seconds. How long are you going to be on? Well, I might be on for the rest of the day. I haven't decided yet. I have most of the set. Any new Frankie stories? No new Frankie stories? Well, yes. All right, I'll give you a Frankie's. All right. This is the best Frankie story that I could possibly come up with over the last 2 months, okay? So about a month ago, actually 2 months ago, or was it 3 months ago, I took Frankie's iPad away because he had taken it and he was playing it when he wasn't supposed to. So I hid it from him. Well, the fact of the matter, I forgot where I had hid it, all right? I just totally forgot. Well, I must have put it in the bathroom up in the shelving and I stuck it up there and I forgot that I put it up there. So he must have found it the day after yesterday, or Tuesday. He didn't tell me he found it. Well, he went down to the park with Daniel or David yesterday. He brought it with him. Well, he was trying to use it and he couldn't because he needs the internet. So he comes into the house, the front door, trying to sneak in. And I said, "What's that in your hand?" He goes, "It's my iPad." I said, "Give it to me." I said, "Frankie, why didn't you tell me that you found it?" I didn't think about it. I said, "Well, now it's gone forever, Frank." He was so depressed. He just got it back and I took it back away from him again. It's like, Frankie, one of these days, see, you got two little guys on your shoulders, okay?
You're ending the show.
And all of a sudden, he's got never-ending comment today. It's funny. It's like, you know. Anyway, so Frankie's got a little angel on one shoulder and a little devil guy on the other side. And the little devil guy is always saying, "Hey, Frank, yeah, let's go play that a little bit. Yeah, don't worry about it. Your dad's an idiot. He'll never find out you're doing it." And Frankie goes, "Okay, all right." And I told Frankie yesterday, I said, "Frankie, one of these days, you're going to finally you're going to take your finger like this and you're going to just flick him right off your shoulder and say, 'Listen, I'm not listening to you anymore because every time I listen to you, you get me in trouble.'" Okay? So I didn't find it. I put it away. I can't remember that I put it in. Now that I think about it, I remember because I completely forgot where I put that iPad. I completely forgot because normally I put it in certain locations. Well, I just said, you know what? I stuck it in there in the cupboard in the bathroom. And Frankie was in there looking for Q-tips, and all of a sudden he finds it. And he gets it back the next day, and his mom didn't even tell me either. She was in on it too, and I was even more upset about that. And so Frankie got his iPad and lost it within the same day. It's you can't make this stuff up. You literally can't make. So he helps you. Yeah, he basically helped me find it. Yes, exactly. All right, so we're going to be signing off because Xavier thinks I need to sign off. He wants me to go back to the house and take a nap. You can't make this stuff up. But I know Sarah would like to see me hang around for the day. Just to hang around for the day, right? Sarah would love for me to hang around for the day. And what's today? Today is Wednesday. So today, I have city council meeting tonight, which is going to be really boring. That's about something I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if I got a response back from Auto World. I sent a message to Race Auto World. Let's see if I got an email back from them. No, I have not. All right, so I think I am going to sign off now. I think Snuggles wants to call me. Take care, everyone. See you later Thursday night. So we are going to sign off. Don't forget to check out all the Bryan's Barn, all the toys I showed off today. Check out all the toys. And don't forget, write on your notepad or whatever you do, the big event. All I can say is the big event. I can't tell you more about it. It's coming soon and you don't want to miss it. The big event. Okay? All right. Now, I have to yell at Sarah because I got her a new chair, but she has some rules about the chairs that she has to follow. Do you know what the rules are that you have to follow, Sarah?
No, what are they?
You cannot lean back in my chairs, okay?
Okay.
Just kidding.
I know.
Well, how do you know that I'm kidding? He doesn't know that I'm kidding.
You kid 3/4 of the time.
Okay.
You're just joking around.
I'm joking around, you think?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You positive that I'm joking around?
100% positive.
You're 100% positive. Sarah thinks I'm 100% positive. All right, so what are you doing?
Project Danny put me on, just building up these pit kits.
Okay, so she is basically taking all of the pit kits that we're not allowed to sell anymore. We're actually putting them together. Okay, so we're putting all these pit kits together and selling them. Okay, positive filled Coke. That's right. Take care of everyone. All right, we'll see you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow. We had 36 people on X. Out of here, baby. And we've got 44 on, and then we got Daniel calling. Yes, what do you want? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I'm not supposed to sign off, yes, because Daniel says he's got something to show me, and so he's coming down here real quick to show me. So I have to wait until he gets here, so I can bother. Nope. So how? Did I say I was going to talk about you there, Xavier? Why did you comment? I was going to bother Sarah. I wasn't talking about you, Xavier. You need to get a little calm down here. So, are you having fun putting those together, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun putting them
You're
together.
having a lot of fun. Are you knowing how to do it then correctly?
Yep, Danny showed me and he sent me a video.
You need to get one of those rubber mats that's down at the warehouse. No, the mats.
Oh, yeah.
So that you can put it on there, so you can be working on that, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You following what I'm going to?
Yep.
You understand the direction that I'm headed? So we have a problem here. So my wife bakes me peanut butter cookies because I love peanut butter cookies, and I bring them in here, and then I have somebody. I don't know who did it. I don't know. I can't say who did it, but somebody took my peanut butter cookies and hid them from me. Okay, now I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming Xavier. I'm not blaming Mac. I'm just saying somebody hid them from me because they were on this counter here, right here. They were right here, and I was coming in to have one of my favorite cookies, which are peanut butter cookies, and somebody took them from me. Now, do you think that's nice to do that? No, you would never do that, would you?
No.
No, why would you do that, right?
Yeah, I would never do that.
Right, why wouldn't you do that, huh? Why would you do that, huh?
Because it's rude. They're your cookies.
Why would it be
They're not my
rude,
cookies.
huh? Why would it be rude?
They're your cookies, not
They're my cookies, right? My wife made them for me, right?
Yeah, they made
Exactly.
She made them for you and not anyone else.
Exactly. So I have to find out who took them. I have to go through an investigation, and then I have to look for them, and I have to get my flashlight out and pass it around here to see where they put my cookies. And you know what, Sarah? The next time, so it took me a long time to build these. The next time I catch, if you ever find these not hanging here like this, okay, you yell at somebody that moves them, okay? Because I like them laying right there. See, every time people move them, see the tires? They've all been broken off because they keep moving them. See, I have some really weird quirks. So I have to look for somebody that took my cookie.
Bryan, use your nose, not your eyes.
No, well, first of all, that candle is lit, okay?
And
so
ignore that scent.
And how do you ignore a scent? I tell you, it's amazing. The things I have
If
to
you don't
deal
mind,
with.
since you're there, please put this by the door.
Please put what by the door? George Kidd? What do you... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I gotta wait for Daniel.
Anyways, you're not that far from them.
I'm not far from them.
That'd be a good hiding spot, but no.
If you're playing hot and cold, you'd be burning right now.
Right. Why is all this stuff got left here? Well, Sarah, I don't know what to tell you anymore. What? I gotta wait for Daniel, guys. He's got something for you to show you guys. So I have to wait for him. Unfortunately, that is the way it is. And that's the way it is. Walter Cronkite, January 15th, 1965. Good night and good day. That's my Walter Cronkite. I would say I made about 100 to 4, man, no, not 400. I made about roughly $200 back in the 70s in talent shows with my Richard Nixon. I'm not a crook. I used to do Richard Nixon. I used to do Ed Sullivan, Really Sure Night, guest stars, the Osmonds. And I'd win talent shows. Every talent show that I was in, I'd win. My biggest act was Dr. Strangelove from Dr. Strange on how I hate the war and loved the bomb. And Dr. Strangelove. Now, I can't do him as good as I used to because I had this denture. But Dr. Strangelove, very good, very good. And then I would do other impersonations too. But, okay, so where is Daniel? Why am I living this?
You could always just make it short on what he's wanting to show.
He wants to be live, baby, live. Live, baby, live. So the thing about peanut butter cookies is you have to eat them in a certain amount of time or else they dry out. Unless you put a stick. If you want cookies to last longer, you put a slice of bread into a bag or to the container that you have your cookies. And what it does is the cookies suck out the moisture of the cookie. Just so you know.
It's not the only food that you can use to do that with. You can use marshmallows to absorb moisture.
I almost spit on Sarah, everything in my mouth. I'm getting so much information today. I'm amazed. Absolutely amazed.
And I reiterate, you'd be burning.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. I know how to get my cookies in less than 10 seconds. You ready? Let me set my timer. I'll have my cookies within 10 seconds. Okay. Actually, I'll give him 15. Ready? I'm going to push the button now. Do you guys want me to do a live stream of my upstairs bedroom in the shed?
Bryan, look down on the ground. Down below. They're by your feet.
By my feet. Now my feet would be right here. Right, Sarah?
Yeah.
So that would be my feet, right? Right here, by my feet. Okay. Now I'm supposed to do all this stuff. Okay. And so I'm by my feet. Okay. So this is my feet right here. Now you could have said around my feet, or you could have said. Oh, I'll tell you, sometimes, why is my life such a chaotic mess? Oh, here it goes. He's going to comment again. I can't handle
You
it.
asked for me to be more involved.
I can't.
Doing that.
Really? Really, Xavier? Really? Okay, so by my feet, all right? So where bear by my feet, where do you think they should be if they're by my feet? Huh? Where is Daniel? I gotta get out of here. I can only take so much of Xavier. Right, Sarah?
Yep.
Or do you like, do you understand Xavier's dry comedy? Huh?
I don't always understand it.
Oh, okay, first of all, they weren't by my feet.
Yes, they were.
Do you want a cookie?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you want one? Okay, I'll give you one. Oh, yeah, okay. Make sure you eat it away from him because he's allergic to peanuts.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just giving you some fair warning. And those are fresh made. My wife made them on Sunday.
They smell amazing.
They are amazing. They're the greatest cookie ever made, actually. Well, actually, the greatest cookie ever made was, is I would say the, well, it's probably a toss between the peanut butter cookie and the peanut butter cookie and the chocolate chip cookie.
I still think Snickerdoodles are far better.
Have you ever had peanut butter chocolate chip cookies?
Yes.
Though? Those are really good.
And
All
plus
right.
I put a 5 line of spicy peppers in my cookies. That way no one can steal them.
Okay, good. Where are you, Daniel? Also, we've got the Hobby Pro Lube back in stock. We only have like 20 of these left. Pumpkin raisin cookies, those are good. Well, pumpkin cookies are my favorite cookies. Pumpkin raisin. Yeah, if they never dry out, they literally are. They just are pure softness. 10107, we still have these in stock. This is great lubricant. And I found more of these when I was in Cincinnati before Kim went out of business. And this is 10107. Come on, Daniel. Where's Daniel?
Printing out another one of these. I'll be right back with another one.
Wow, these are nice. Check these out. Four gear. Drag cars. Wow, those are nice looking. Check out that. Check that one out right there. Check out those. Aren't those sweet? Look at those. Now, why are those? Why does that have a printing problem on the back? Look at those. Sweet, aren't those sweet? You got 4 drag cars, you got funny cars, and you got this CUDA. I've never seen that CUDA. No, that's not a Cuda. Is that a? No, that's a Camaro. Look at that Camaro. That's a weird looking Camaro. He drove. Okay, so Nate literally drove all the way up here just for this. Then he's driving all the way back. These are pre-orders, yes. He's driving all the way back to bring back another copy. This is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with. So Frankie got his iPad back, and then he got it taken away the same day. You can't make this stuff up with him.
How?
It just, because I had hit it because he had taken it and was using it without being told. Why did he do that? I can't remember how many times he's done it. And so he finds it. I forgot where I put it. I literally forgot where I put it. And he finds it in the bathroom on one of the shelves.
Yeah.
But he forgot, he didn't tell me. Hey, Dad, I said, don't you think it'd be a good idea just to tell me? I know you might think I was taken away from you, because I probably would have, but at least you should have the audacity just to say, hey, Dad, I found this. Here it is. If I could have it one day, it would be nice. And I would have been nice and given it to him this weekend. Which I'm strict, but I'm not a jerk. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dad that, you know what, knock me once, it's your fault. Knock me twice, it's my fault. Knock me 3 times, you are really in big trouble.
You just want what's best for your kids.
Yes, exactly. Xavier. I want my best for my adopted kids too. And my sub-adopted kids, only the best. It's like what I tell Tyson all the time. I could just ignore Tyson, just say, hey, Tyson, do whatever you want. But how's that going to help him 20 years from now? And I told him, I said, because now he's got a good job with Ryan. He works good at the job. He got a nice vehicle. He's saving up money. I said, 50 years from now, I'll be long dead. And all of a sudden you'll be sitting around maybe with your grandkids. There was a guy in Bowling Green or in Wayne that he was a jerk sometimes. He always kidding on me and everything. But you know what? At least he gave me some good advice. It's like Nate here, okay? Yeah, Nate's not as dumb as who are you not as dumb as?
I don't know.
Tyson.
Okay.
Right? You would agree, right?
Nate, did you try and look for the car that I sent you a picture of?
The 88044?
No, is it the fly car?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Daniel tried looking for it. We can't find it.
Okay, so all right, thanks a lot. So we have, these are the ugliest cars. I wish they would let me know about. Now, these are kind of cool here, these Mustangs, or these VWs. Look at these golf cars. Check out those golf cars. And the Radfink vans. And the S10s, oh, those look cool too. Wow, this is a nice, I'm going to have to do another video on these. I'm taking these with me when I go back to the house, because I'm going to do another video later about these. I'm going to take my bag of cookies, because nobody likes my cookies. And I'm going to take this with me too. All right, I'm going to take this right here of the catalogs of the track plan books. All right, guys, so we have had a good show today, a good 3 hours, 160 minutes. How many is that? 2.5 hours, 2 3/4.
40 minutes.
2 hours and 40 minutes. You know what? Here's the situation. Let me guys give you an idea of what's going on. So I did not have the greatest experience with Xavier on Monday, okay? It was really a crappy experience, okay? And I really just and I told my kids at lunch today, I said, we were having breakfast this morning. I said, listen, Xavier's getting on my bad side. And what have I always said in my life with everybody that I've dealt with? If I don't pick on you, I don't like you, okay? No, the more I pick on you, the more I love you. I've always said that to every one of my kids. And everybody I've ever heard, the more I pick on you, the more I like you. And so I told him, I said today, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. I'm done talking. I'm done. I'm going to ignore him. I'm not going to personally ignore him. I'm just going to talk. And this is all random. This is not anything. I didn't come in and say, hey, Xavier, I want you to do this because I want this reaction. All of a sudden, he comes in today. Of course, he was late, which I can't go into that. But anyways, he hasn't stopped talking today. about talking to me. And so how can I can't not talk to him if he talks to me, okay? You know, it's just like, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. I can make this stuff up all my time. I can't. I got all I have to do. All right, Sarah, I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to let you have fun with Xavier. I'm sure that will be exciting. Right? You have exciting times with Xavier? Do you have in thoughtful conversations with him?
Not usually.
Not. Oh my gosh. Well, Xavier's going home this weekend to visit his mother and grandfather and his dad and all of his relatives that just love Xavier so much. I hope he has so much fun this weekend. And we will see you later. Don't forget the big event. That's all I can say is the big event.